Yeah, it's a shard pulling video, but there's another big story in here. What's going on, folks? Hope everybody is having a good day today. We've got some interesting stuff going on. This is the time to open shards. The only better time, in my opinion, is guaranteed legendaries when pulling a certain amount of shards. That's really what I was hoping to hold out for, but you know, this event, along with some history for me, makes me I gotta pull. So right now, if you don't know already, there's a double up summon boost. So there's a 2 times on all sacreds pulled, and a 10 times for Michinaki. So it's pretty hard to skip on this, even for guaranteed legendaries, when you've got the 2 times and the 10 times combined. A couple scary things is I'm only, I think, 1 sacred shard into Mercy. So yeah, it sucks for me. But you never know what can happen on a 2 times. When you go in here and look at the percentages. Totally messing up the screen that I'm in. It's a 12% chance when you're in the 2 times. But Michinaki is just too good to skip out on. There's a few videos out already with him, but his ability to AoE Hex after removing all buffs, I mean, it's just screaming Hydra for me. He's a defense-based champion, so we got survivability. Yeah, it's too much for me not to go for. We've got 20 in the bank. But the bigger story, if you've watched the intro, which if you're watching the video, you've watched the intro, the bigger story is what's in here. Obviously, we've all got at least one reason to do something, but I need books. I need books, something fierce. So we'll get a couple of books out of maxing this. The points are as they always are. If I pull just 16 epics, if I pull 16 shards, get nothing but epics, we're looking at 4K points. So if we get lucky and get at least 1 legendary, because I'm guaranteeing 1 legendary in this video, then we'll get 2 books. We'll get 2 books. We're gonna come out with 2 books today. Maybe we'll get lucky before we even hit 16 and pull a couple of legendaries from shards. But the bigger story here, I mean, we're giving away a skin. I think Raid and Plarium have identified with all the recent videos that people are kind of pissed with the fusion. I even said in my last video, if you haven't watched it, go check it out. But I said that I go for all fusions. And I typically do. And I might still in this one. But yesterday, when it was announced that they buffed the Epic, well, they didn't buff them. They reduced the quality of the Epic that's in the fusion, along with not having an Epic able to be obtained in the fusion. Just kind of pissed me off. So I said to myself last night, you know what? Screw it. I won't go for the fusion for probably the first time in a while. But along with giving this as kind of like maybe an added incentive for people to kind of go for the stuff, you know, it's a ploy to get money. But the real information here is what they've started to do with the global leaderboards. They're chasing the whales, and the whales are falling for it. And I think it's, as long as the whales continue to give in and push for this stuff, I think Plarium raid might get worse. It might get worse by not giving us, incentives to go ahead and go for it for the mediocre folks, even the lower folks in the game, to even go for events unless they are just OP. So I just thought that was very interesting. You just go into the other global leaderboards, you see they're not doing stuff like that for a regular tournament, going into Fire Night or a dungeon or champion training. I didn't see what the champion training, because champion training is an event. So yeah, it's just it might not be good. But those of us who love the game are going to continue to play it, and that's what it is. So let's get into the juicy fire. Now, I do have another video posted on the channel where I had some psychotic, crazy, ginormous luck on a 10 times. Yeah, it's just boosting me even more to go for this. So let's get into it. Number one. I gotta mute my TV here. We get Rain Beast. My key is 16 here. I really don't want to get past 16 if we can get a legendary. So we'll see. Vogoth, just an amazing champion for an epic. Plenty of videos out there, but I mean, the reviews will tell you that this epic is epic. Vogoth's very nice. I've already got 3. One of them is not built, but fully booked out. So come on, baby. There we go. Early like a Michinaki! The 10 times comes through again, baby. The 10 times comes through again. Oh, my dog's going crazy right now. Michinaki, we got him. The 10 times comes through. There's only a few reviews here so far. Can't trust anybody who does reviews. Wow. The 10 times comes through. 3 shards in, folks. 3 shards in. We got HP burn. Go check out hellhades.com. He's already got ratings. This is a hard hitting A1. And a 60% chance of placing HP burn on top of that. You're talking about, good content everywhere. But again, my focus right now is on Hydra. And that's going to be nice. On the A2, AoE attack, 75% chance, 100% when booked, placing a 60% decreased defense for 2 turns, and 100% chance when booked of placing a big boy decreased attack debuff for 2 turns on enemies under Hex buffs. Hex. What if it's not out there? Well, don't worry about that. He's got you covered too. On the A3, attacks all enemies 2 times. It's a double hitter. The first hit removes all buffs from each target. You still need to build accuracy. He doesn't come with any, so you're looking perception gear, accuracy gear, things to boost your accuracy. And the second hit places Hex debuff for 2 turns. It's all in his kit. And the passive. There's no cooldowns on this passive. So whenever an ally attacks an enemy under Hex, your battle buddy next to you bumps a enemy under Hex. This champion has a 50-50 shot of teaming up with you and hitting with that banger of an A1, and the possibility to place an HP burn if you need it. I think that is super cool to have that 50-50 chance with no cooldowns. And again, he's a defense-based champion. That means he's gonna be He's going to be built to last, to sustain. Increases ally defense in all battles by 30% is the aura. Wow. Wow, folks. I can't believe the 10 times came through again. Oh, so we're going to pull a few more shards here and see what happens. Do we have the 2 times luck of coming through? Scabrius here. Not all that in a bag of chips in my opinion, but if you're lacking on champions, very, very usable. Very usable. Wow. 10 times, baby. 10 times. Another Hex champion, Urticata. Haven't messed around with her very much. Snorting Thug. I really like Snorting Thug. The buff removal is pretty cool, and because he can do that and counterattacks the attacker if they have no active buffs. So you kind of got a 2-play in this ability right here. I kind of like it. Lower end Hydra builds, very, very. If you're looking to try to get Mithrala, if you're having problems with buffs being stolen, definitely look and see if you got a Snorting Thug, and definitely good champion for Hydra. So let's go. Let's see if we can get, if we can be greedy. If we could be greedy. Hope I don't like her. Come on. Let's get another Lego. Let's be greedy. Skull Crusher, amazing, amazing champion. Come on, baby. Come through. Necro Hunter, MTG Jedi, big shout out to him. He did a video on this dude, and he can smack. Okay, we went through half of our shards. We got 1 legendary. We got Sachi here. Not my favorite champion, but there's some great videos out there to check out this champion. Really cool kit. Really cool art. But my Shadowkin was locked previously, pretty locked down, and now with Michinaki even more locked down. We're looking good for Shadowkin, so probably will never build her or use her, but a very good champion. But you never know. You never know. So we're going to go out here, and I'm going to do this. I am going to go ahead and pull my fragments and then see what we need for points to get those books. Yay! Another Lego! Uros the Soul Cage. Amazing. Amazing for a Doom Tower champion. And then let's get Dark Kale. Another great. You guys got to get in the Doom Tower. I actually got a Doom Tower video dropping. Go check that out when it drops. Okay, let's go check our points. See where we're at here. We get 2 packs back to back pop up before I can go anywhere. We're already into 1 book. So a little under 3K to go. It looks like we're going to have to pull all of our sacreds. So we'll see. We'll try to keep track of those points as we go. Come on, baby. Give it a little refresh. I didn't pull no sacreds earlier. Let's go. Filja. Really thought she was going to be really good. And just turned out to never build her. So her kit looks really, really good, though. Kit looks really, really good. Come on, baby. We want that gold. Zilota. Nah. Not for me. Vala. Come on, baby. Come on, I'm being stingy. Gorgorab, very, very amazing champion in Arena. If you're having speed problems, revive problems, he's got you covered in both aspects. Alright, we're 5 deep. And we got 5 epics. This is one of the new champions from the Sylvan Watchers. Already 1 review. Bad. Somebody's probably in the process of reviewing. So Mist Rider Deothi, that's how I'm going to pronounce it. A1 single attack, 50% chance of removing a random buff from the target. So not taking buffs is kind of interesting. It's just there's a lot of protected buffs out there these days. Also a 10% chance of granting this champion an extra turn. 20% chance when booked. On the A2 is an AoE, 75%, 100. When booked, of placing 60% decreased defense for 2 turns, grants an extra turn if that debuff is placed on all enemies by this skill. So you really want to make sure he is accurate and you're using that skill at the right moment where it can't be blocked or resisted so that you grant that extra turn. On the A3, 50% increase attack and 50% increase accuracy. So that's really, really good. That's going to help on this champion, then grants an extra turn. So you have a chance of going through this dude's entire abilities all in one turn. So this guarantees an extra turn. If you land everything, you're getting an extra turn. And then you come through, and I don't know when you get this if anybody's going to have any buffs on them, but a possibility of taking those. And 10% chance of granting an extra turn. So this guy can possibly keep going and going and going. So not a bad epic. Not a bad epic in my opinion. I wonder how he smacks. Come on. Come on. One more Lego. Sandlash old school. Old school Sandlash. Come on, Lego. Tomoe. Recent fusion. Stealing. Decrease attack. Counterattack on a single ally. 3 turns instead if the ally is from Shadowkin. Increase crit damage. And a 24% in faction crips. Not too shabby. Not too shabby. Come on, where's another Lego? Torture Helm. Not too bad for some revival last minute bomb kind of fights. Let's see where we're at before we pull this last 2. Because I stopped keeping track. But we got a red dot, which means we got our other Lego book. We're in 2nd place. But that just means we've got to pull these last 2 legendaries. 2 legendaries back to back. Let's go. Let's go. Didn't get it there. Basilisk, pretty cool champion. Come on, one more. We are stingy. We didn't get it. Should have stopped. Should have stopped. But it's a big but. It's a big but. We got the man, the myth, the legend. Michinaki. Michinaki is home. We got a new Sylvan Watcher. Yeah. Success. I'm starting to really enjoy 10 times, but it's probably going to be drag me in and mess me over kind of situation. So if you stayed around long enough to watch the end of this video, hey, I really appreciate it. Please hit that like, subscribe if you like the content, and leave a comment below and let me know your thoughts. And until the next time, peace.